Alright, let's get going. Oh god! Infinite Hall of Mirrors sound, and I'd forgotten to turn the Caesar 3 music back on, but oh well. Boop. Seeing as we got rid of it for the Samurai Pizza Cats earlier. Blah! New daily. Let us do the new daily. And then honestly, I'm feeling a little bit tired, but we might do some Dreamcast boat racing. Alright. 5 drafts. So we can go deep in a single zone. We get Ice Sable, Jungle Ocelot, which rewards many, many unique animals, which must have tags, and Whale Ocean. Whale Ocean rewards single giant ocean. It is a nice big food thing. We start with Egypt Lady. I forget her thing. I think she just makes herself bigger. Yeah, everything that she does is 50% better, but everyone else can go take a running jump. Yeah. So. And also it doesn't affect mysticism. It's only base resources. She likes money. Of these, probably the snow. Yeah, snow. Hail, Mr. Panda. Second shift today. I actually watched your map making during the break. Raising and lowering land, adding in staircases, putting down trees. It was nice and relaxing. Okay, money. The agate. Dote. Then we need to do one of these. We'll do the vol. That should activate the stoat. Lovely. Next, we want someone who is... just needs to wait to do all the paperwork. We want someone who's either good at rainforest or who's good at ocean. He is good at ocean. Ocean plants. Yeah, we can live with you. You in the ocean. Extend that out a bit. How close can we get you before you have a hissy fit? Adelaide's playing right now. God damn it, you went the wrong way. Well, we can give you these plants. It's not the worst. It's just not what we wanted to do. I assume you mean for, it's, indigenous persons around. Whatever they've decided to name it this year. They've changed its name a bunch of times. No? Is that over and I'm behind the times? I guess I'm behind the times. Alright. That gets you reasonably happy, and we can put a rock there later. Then our last one should be jungle. I mean, you're better for jungle. It's the one where everyone plays here. Gather in Adelaide round. Okay, it's a gather in Adelaide round. Hail, Matherius. I was still working in the city, I'd probably be grumpy about all these weird people on the public transport. No buses? No buses. Buses are but bad trains. Alright. So we got him. He wants fruit and undergrowths, which goes against what we want in terms of animals. So we're going to actually try and find a second domesticable. If we can get him a second domesticable, we can go animal, animal, cafe. Hail, Miles. So is there a second domesticable jungle animal? There is parakeet and jungle fowl, which you get from banana. At least I think you get that from banana. Gumbo Limbo would give the parakeet. Yeah, and banana gives the fowl. So we have both options. She's being mostly money. And a bit of food. He's being food and science, so we kind of need gold. She'll probably be a bit of gold as well. So she's like gold food, your food science. You kind of need to be science gold. Which is more the Gumbo, Limbo, and Parakeet. I meant to do lots of animals, which would be the macaw. You have more tags than this. Which means you're better for the ocelot eventually. I'm actually going to accept banana chicken as our play. Banana wants lots of other plants next to it. So plant. Ocelots love bananas. I thought they'd be like predators for small mice-like things, I would imagine. This thing that wants a mineral. And then banana. This should be a very, very happy banana. Yes. Alright. Percent plant. Not really. I should add stuff to hers. We should prioritize doing our boosters here, because she makes them produce extra. So, food the vole. You wouldn't be surprised if they ate bananas. They're probably Orwald the almost omnivorous. And then Stoat. And then Science up the rock. Alright, we get one more. We can go hunting age, because we've got 3 animals on her. And she does love gold, and she does love the eventual furs. The hunting age would suppress the bananas a lot. It would suppress you as well. And yet, I guess we're gonna just focus on her. But Foxy Woxy. Unfortunately, we already have the vole, but this is going to be our big predator for the hunting thing, for the Great Hall. If you could get an animal booster or a gold booster here, that would be ideal. We get a plant booster, which is anti-useful. Well, go Foxy Woxy. Which makes for a nice 70-70. She can have a fully powered mausoleum. So we've met the money goal, but we haven't met the food goal. You can probably be made to be happy about your farming. Unfortunately, not all of these are undergrowths. Well, we could give you your animals. We want to give you chicken. Guinea pig and snack. And the money-loving rock. Or sorry, the animal-loving rock. That doesn't actually get you this, sadly. But we could tempt you. Do we have 2 herbivore fish? We do not. We have 1 herbivore fish. This is a herbivore. What would our next level rainforest potentially be? The monkey? The capybara? The capybara and the monkey look like the two likely candidates. Iguana gets you up to 3. And I guess we can give you the fish. It does get you to 4. We'd have to pay you to go eat it. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay you one way or another, so go eat the fish. Fish gets your herding done. And 2 more still. I kind of feel like I want to put the rock down, but it doesn't do anything we actually need. Giving you the Mystic Rock would give you a little bit of food. It would get us 1 closer out of the 2 we need. As long as we've confirmed that we're giving you the fluffy thing. We're giving her the fur clothier. I'm not going to give you the flower and bird one. The statue one seems unlikely, and this has a bigger output. So fine. And now we need enough for 1 more. We could just do another fox and commit to eating it later. Sure. Let's commit to eating the fox. So, Foxy Woxy, which becomes more food via the second great hauling. Done. Overcoming the harsh conditions, humans thrive with full bellies in warm houses. Draft, microcharge, not that much prosperity. Diversity, prosperity. Vive la Revolution! Turn her Foxy Woxy into even more food. Or, Castles and Knights, Sage needs herbivores. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually already got that met. Goddess needs construction. She has none, and the construction that she would have realistically is there. And then Botanist would need gems. Now that seems terrible. Two of those people are wrong. If the Goddess and the Botanist swapped around, we would say yes. But as that is, it stands no. So I guess we're Vive la Revolution. We should boost this as much as we can or generate an even bigger one, which would be Wolf. How much rugged can we get in this zone? Eight, but if we eat the two predators, 7654. So it would be 4. No, this just isn't good yet. This will be good eventually, but it's not good now. Are these three alone enough to keep the Thing's fur trade running? If we replay the wolf, it is enough. So I'm willing to accept the fur clothier into our heart. We look at dumping you to become wolf. And possibly even the tree. No, he should have the tree. Which means this should actually be forest, not... or snow, not, ocean yet. Yeah. So, Doggo. Turn this into snow as well. Give you the Kentucky coffee. I'd like to say the chicken, but I don't know about the chicken. Because it's not going to be next to undergrowths. Kentucky coffee. Honestly, 2 of these isn't terrible. But for the moment, we're saying the big thing is getting second doggo. So that's enough diversity that we can do second doggo, which makes first doggo even 50% bigger. Which makes for a nice 400 food from the Revolutionary Quarter. And yet we still need more. So more ruggedness. Well, chuck down the stone. That makes Doggo even bigger, which makes Revolutionary Quarter even bigger. Boost Fluffy Bun Bun. Tempting to put Foxy Woxy there, which means Skunk would like there. The skunk and the fox are both predators, so it's zooping up the wolf. The wolf zooping up makes more food from the Revolutionary Quarters. We're down to needing 2 more food. The chicken is bad. This is good. But I can't get it to be far enough away. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Let's do our next rainforest. We were hoping to do animals here, but we do not get animal. Which is terrible. Of these, we probably like the mango. It comes with some fruit. He likes fruit. It comes with a bird, which is at least another animal to tag for the ocelot. We're allowed to eat the fish now, if we wanted to. Tuna and eel both give 1 expanse. The eel gives another plant for making botanist happy. This would be 2 plants for botanist, but nothing that makes the whale happy. So I think we go with eel. She's willing to trade, so giving other people some science might get her the last bit of food she needs. So let's set up for a big eel, which means we want Nemo, Nemo's home, jellyfish, other kind of water plant, eel in the middle. Make the eel as giga boosted as we can. everything around the eel. Oyster, eel, and tuna. Delicious. You want to have seafood dinner? Done. Everything around it has bonus mysticism, which makes the eel huge. 21 mysticism, which for him is 80 food and science. We can do your tree cutter. I care about your science at the moment more than your food. So tree cutter is actually acceptable. We'd really like you to get up to your next invention. But it's going to be a little bit short. Maybe if he gets his emblem? He gets his emblem, which makes the tree make slightly more. Oh, it's so close. But it's not going to quite be there. So we would like one science thing here. Which I guess we make the rock. The rock gives you your science level. The science level maybe invents something food related. We live in hope. You can have your animal breeder. Between the guinea pig and the chicken. The jungle chicken, you're very happy with that. You're inventing something, and you're trading for something. You will presumably trade for the furniture. And she's trading for... presumably the statues. Or maybe the cultural exchange? Yeah, the statue's not a great one. You did trade for the furniture, so that's reasonable. We need 2 more food. I could do it by spending all 3 boosters on animals here. We could skunk, fox, and one of the 2 doggos. Although actually just doing these 2 might be enough because of her personal bonus. And it's not like I have a particularly good plant to do the plant thing to. So we will try and get away with it without needing a 3rd one. Between her thing, the booster tile, and the hunting age bonus. Pretty good. $50, yeah, that's really good for a single booster. That gets her over the age objective. You would like 3 more plants, which is legally possible. But I think I'd rather just get you 2 food. Parakeet wants to be over here. Parakeet and stone, and we eat the fish. It's not like he needs the fish anymore. It's a bit wasteful to put Parakeet and thing in a wrong slot. But it's not like we're going to get any more trees. Not for a... yeah, not for a good while. Am I really doing that to give a Parakeet a level 2 slot? The koala nut works better. And if I put the pitaya... no, I wouldn't want to be the pitaya. The koala nut... and stone is slightly acceptable. Goodbye, fish. We even get a plant booster, which plays into that plan. And the only question is, does that mean I give up the koala nut for the, We did, we played it in the previous session, Amel. Although I had a different source. But it, like, was corrupted or wrong. Not quite halfway through, but a little bit more than halfway through. So, big sad. How many fruit are there going to be? 5? So 5 is 250. Hail Stretzo. Versus your 10 times 7. No, the mango wins. That gets your mission done. Your mission done gets the age objective done. It is, especially because what was there was really good ammo. We were having a really lovely time with it. You're happy next to the iguana, so we'll shove you down. And that's another fruit, which therefore also makes this guy bigger. No, you're not a fruit. You're a flower, my bad. I thought you were a fruit. Age of Wonder's Shadow Magic. I actually... You do that, and I had downloaded those two things today. Thinking about doing them. It was that one, and what's the other one? It was like... Go back up one. What's name got removed? The other one is called setup underscore age underscore of underscore wonders. The Wizard's Throne. There we go. That was something I'm going to do... was going to do fairly soon anyway. So I'm going to be extra, extra nice and refund those. No. You don't need to do that. That's something we're going to do anyway. Whew. It's a goal fest, Q2, and we already have a nice number of points. You're mostly... Oh, I imagine so. We'll see. If it actually takes, like... If it takes hours of bashing my head against it to get running, then I might accept a dictator for that purpose. My friends get to be happy. The neighbours and little girl, the neighbours are port. I am nominally Adelaide, but I can't say I follow it all. And then the person that was biggest for that is my friend's dad ran the Crows for a fair while. Mr. Chapman, he'd probably be Sam. Sam would care the most. And the one that died, poor Brad. Brad and Sam would probably be the ones that care the most. What is Sunday? Wonder if does Mr. Chapman still do that? Or has he stopped doing that? He stepped down in 2020. I'm massively behind the times. He hasn't been doing that for 6 years. What do we do for our last 3 actions? I kind of want to put down our next person. Let's grab our next ocean. Keeping in mind we want expanse for the whale. The sargassum is expanse, but we already have 2 of them. There was a huge flush out of the club in COVID. They bottomed out as a club and are now back to being good. Oh, so my friend's dad was not a roaring success. Well, at least not in terms of football management. He certainly does well for himself. They have a lovely seaside house. I guess we go the fish one? We could look at who our other person is, and maybe that will inform our decision. Neither of these people love fish. No, neither of them particularly love fish. She would want the plants, but the plants are already going to the other side. And he's got the same deal. He wants the plants, but that's not allowed. If anything, we might want to make that person our, like, secondary biome. Forest savanna. And here is the natural place to do that. We've actually got a fairly reasonable mix of savanna stuff. think we like him slightly more for this. Gonna do a double expand. Plop you right down in the middle. Half savanna. Half normal forest. But we need to wait for the person to actually colonize. Alright. Fluffy Bun Bun. Stoat. Tree that likes rocks. Rock that likes trees, but we're out of actions. We need to spend our last bug. The bugs are most efficient in her because she gives them bonus 50%. I guess we do the doggo then. We might eat this. You've gone safari. I'd be more tempted to that if I hadn't already given him so many plants. We do have a fair few animals and relatively few rocks. Okay. Now that equality has reached, you legacied all his plants to boost Ocelot. Then once it was completed, you replayed them. The tyrant can be punished. And the revolutionary is the new goddess. Vive la révolution. 2 rerolls, a terraform, 3 bugs back, and an actual decent amount of diversity prosperity. We can safari as well. We do have a big food animal. Whale is big food animal. She's now a goddess of revolution. She's now dead. And presumably being bad-mouthed, as most rulers are after a revolution. We don't have a big gold animal. But we do have a lot of ability to dig. We can dig 5 deep. Till they themselves that masterminded the original revolution are executed by those that they once whipped into a frenzy. The revolution is a cycle. Yeah, I do kind of agree with Jingo. We have whale, we just need to dig to one big animal that's money. And not have too many plants. We need to get you your chicken, cougar, other chicken, and sable. The order of operations matters here. If we eat this and then this, that works fine. I think we accept the chickens are just never going to be happy. The monarch butterfly specifies mysticism as a separate boost. Makes you think that it functions differently. No, I think it's just that the other three have a symbol for, like, all three at once, probably. Or else it got buffed later on. Is equally likely. What makes you think she was dead? Maybe it was a huge pumpkin with a moustache drawn on it. For the actual beheading. That means I don't want the plants anymore. Which means you aren't becoming plant... Well, I could give you your 3 more plants and then eat them. That does mean we're kind of committing to fish plan here, though. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3. We've gotten to the other side. The sable is going to be big money, and we're okay with copying the money. I think we even do that right away. Yes, we get a nice booster for it. I would say sable go, but we have to do cougar first. Then we need to do both of the chickens. Which means we eat you. We get some very unhappy chickens. You and you. And that gives us enough diversity for your sable. Honestly a bit underwhelming. Although it is making all of the critters produce a big amount of food. I don't really want to copy something that's only 400 big. We probably need to eat these. Gonna be hard to get you to accept anything. I want to ignore yours until I... Oh! Why did they get even bigger? Presumably because he hit this one, where predators generate more food. Presumably? I'm not allowed to play your things. You're not allowed anything. We might get level 1 scribe. Maybe. That means I kind of need to eat all these. So I might as well play that and then gobble them all up. Let's look at what rainforest we get instead. Well, it's definitely not the helium. It's definitely not the tapir. So it's gold or harpy. We're about to erase all the fruit, so the monkey is horrible. I guess it's the harpy. You're gonna erase all of these. No, the harpy is the one that wants to be on that. Meanwhile, you eat the next pair of trees. Big harpy. The animal center is built. Currently it's copying the doggo. No, there's a higher gold. Is it the sable? No, it's not the sable either. What's the higher gold thing then? It must be the new harpy. Yes. Cougar. A very unhappy toucan. Which gives us enough for the ocelot. They all produce extra food. He goes burr. You should be giving us your last quest, which means other people's quests are getting in your way. So I'm kind of forced to pick this or this. I think we pick this one because we want the microcharges. None of them are going to be active, but at least this way I get 3 bugs. We could look at our next person and see if they are a better fish person than you. The general is actually pretty good at fishing from memory. Fishing. Butcher / Tavern are both kind of okay at fishing. And then Steak is going to go fantastically with Whale. Whereas... you don't get anything that goes great with Whale. In fact, you might just choose the mysticism thing and we leave that alone. So, Planet Expand. Ocean Expand. See if we can shove you down. Yes. Kind of want to eat those two. So I will. And at this side it's fish. The fish of the day is trout a la grabe. So herring, suckerfish, tuna, anchovy, fish! The fish of the day is trout a la grabe. Fish! It's a good scene. And then the sunfish are happy next to each other. Slash these things. And then finally, it's whale time. The whale should clearly go there. I am willing to slightly undo time for that. Although it might roll into a different one now that we know that it's there. Eat that. Feed you your fish. So it was crappy fish. G'day, decoy. Crappy fish. Tuna. Anchovy. Wait for this to uncover and find out that it doesn't have a booster this time. Yep, instead it's on the other one. Boost. Okay, no, then it goes to the right place. Whale, but whale needs us to do sunfish. You declare that you are fishing general. He will pioneer fishing. And then whale. That's a pretty chonky whale. The bird is still far better. But whale is better than ocelot. So we do 1% boost to the whale. The whale goes from 1300 to 1900. Other people's missions are blocking things again. You... Honestly, 500 food isn't that bad, but the cafe is even better. Although, that might have actually gotten better once we percent boosted the harpy. Yeah, that might have actually been bad. But oh well, I'm not going to undo that. That's not something I'm willing to undo for. Buy the bugs, boost the harpy. This one was just me not being patient enough about the person walking out, whereas that's not thinking through my play properly, which I should be punished for. Okay, that's the general again. The general can sacrifice the whale to the dark gods or have a tavern. He's 4 times 60 or 100. Technically the other one I think is better, but it's almost all food. Whereas this gives you money, and your food levels are already hideously expensive. So we pick the one that gives you money. And let's go look at the visitor center now that it's copying Giga Whale. And you're allowed your last thing, which we said we're probably making the cathedral. 5 times 200 is slightly better than 2 times 300. Even if we can grow the other one more, we don't want to because we're not allowed more plants. That's science. Nah, there's no way that gets you to your next thing. Still, it doesn't hurt. We would like a big military animal for the snow. And then we would probably eat the wolves for that. Someone else's missions are blocking the general. And yours is the only one. No, maybe then it's a turn that's blocking the general. The wolves are at the door, and they've been earning us good money. But we want to know what we want. And what we want is a single big gold animal for the snow. Or maybe a big science animal, but I don't think that's a thing. So, snow. We can have tiger or monkey that likes being far away from the city. Well, we can't put it far away from the city. Inside you there aren't two wolves. Instead you have silly guys. Ay, ay, ay. When do we want it? Now. Yes, we do want a single big gold animal now. So Siberian tiger would be best. And we have got all our rerolls to use. We get offered it straight away. We don't need to use any of them. We cannibalize the doggos. You have two foxes. They're 9 and tails. G'day, Snow. You are a critter, so the bear wants to be there. We'll spend one here and see if we get an animal or gold boost. We do get a gold boost, so Siberian tiger obviously goes there. It's also militarizable. Wait for these to flow through. And then decide if we're copying you as food or money. But it looks like they're the same and it doesn't matter. So, do I want to get predators even more this, or do I want more trade routes? Hey, Snow. Technically, this copies at 1.2 times efficiency, whereas this only copies at 1. So this is strictly better. So I will copy it as food. Maybe it gets big enough that he loops around and gets predators even bigger. Cossacks riding tigers. Yes, we do. It loops all the way around and predators get even bigger. Yet, we're still a long way off Jingo's. What was it? 1013? 1017 something? 1015. Split the difference. We need him to trigger his, which he's just not doing. So what do you want? You want a rock. I'm just barely willing to give you that rock, and then will you shut up? Hello? I've met all your conditions. Trigger. Look! It's even ticked! Tick! Tick! So that I can go give him his whale copy. Which is still refusing to trigger. Neither of those technically does mysticism, which is what we'd want for you. And what would we be doing for you? We would be doing nothing because we've already got your finisher. You're already done. You're garbage. You're somewhat okay. You would be so much better if you would just accept that we have given you enough that you should be giving us your whale thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if we can play these and then erase them, maybe. Get him his next thing. Shouldn't that be 2 plants, 2 animals? Oh, but they were inside the other guy. So you need 1 plant, 1 rock. I mean, the rock that likes animals seems obvious. Guess chicken? Not going to do the other things, so that one is fine. We could give him the wolf. What's your finisher? Your finisher is cafe. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind making this more snow. Make this more snow. Give you the deer. Or actually, we should boost this first. Give you the deer and the wolf. Except that you say you want to plant. Whatever, you get this. Well, no, it should be in the other square. Should be here. That one should be the deer. And the other one should be the wolf. Finally, the general acknowledges that he should give us his quest, and we say, copy the whale. He gains... whale steak. Yes, whale steak. He would need more militariness to be happy now. Which is kind of hard to do. The whale doesn't add militariness. And neither do the plant-like things. We could buy and do an ocean. We would want big fish rewarding thing, which would be great white shark, and that will also definitely give him his danger. Shark is good. Boost here. These two, and then shark. Unless we get an appropriate gold booster. Or an animal booster. You... Barrelize. Actually, that leaves us one short still. So actually we are better off putting the thing that I didn't want to place, the deep sea community. Then the barrelize. Makes the deep sea community happy, it makes the whale happier. We boost this. We buy action Mahi Mahi. Do I buy trying to get an animal / money one for you? Yeah, I'll risk it. It's only 10 gold. Ra does not reward my greed. We buy action and we accept we're not getting anything better for shark. Shark is pretty sizable, it gives the general enough danger. It also makes the whale bigger, the whale makes the steak bigger. We could even do another ocean. Legally, what other ocean would we do? Crab meeting space would actually be quite good. If we could put a crab meeting space there. Reroll. Fail. Herbivores get bigger. The sea cow, which we were praising earlier as the greatest of cows. Is the whale counting as... You do not count as herbivorous. Krill does not count as a herb. The Titan thing is pretty good. Especially because Whale's getting double boosted there. How many deep things do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be like 400 indirect, and then let's say you're 400 yourself on top of that, which is 500, as well as giving us another one of these. Maybe those two is better than the other thing. Let's go do the math on the crab meeting spot. We've got 1 critter jellyfish, 2 critter Nemo, 3 bird, 4 bird, 5 sable, 6 stoat, 7 bunny rabbit, 8 vole, 9 chicken. These don't count again because we've already got them in the other zone. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is 16 crab meeting spots better than that? That would be about 800. Whereas we said the other one was going to be 400 in other stuff. No, it actually looks like this is better. This is better than crab meeting spot as best I can tell. Sorry, crab meeting spot. We like whale bones. We play our whale bones, but we need to have actions for that. And then it's fairly reasonable science, which we copy with the other fish. The other fish is another fish for scaling the shark. It's another deep thing for scaling the whale. We're getting now into punching distance of Jingo's number. Feels like I want to percent modify Mr. Shark. But let's just go check our other animals. Is Tiger better to do? Tiger gets copied. It looks like Tiger is copied here and here, so Tiger is the better one to do. Buy bugs, do Tiger. Tiger goes from 3,000 to 3,500. That's copied by the visitor center. It's copied by the military base. We're only like 10 off now. Another predator would further scale Tiger, and we wanted to give him the wolf. is 2 operas, 2 times 40 times 8. 2 times 40 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 40s, let's just say that's 15 40s. So that's 600. Is 600 better than 600 food? This is spread out. And I don't think I'm going to give you more food animals. Well, actually, we might give you the chicken. No, we're not going to give you the chicken. We're only going to give you the wolf. So I think the spread out one is better. We boost this, and we give you Wolfie. Which is more for you. By action, do wolf. We can wrong zone a nice herbivore in here for further scaling the tiger. But there aren't actually very many good herbivores to put in here. The harpy wants more global birds. Don't you? No, yeah, you want more birds, but only kind of slightly. So there's some motivation for doing parakeet. But parakeet's still not just going to be as good as... Well, actually it is going to be basically as good as the other stuff, because I don't have any level 2 things that aren't here. Do we buy another? I could buy another tiger. What would we get? The monkey? The monkey would actually be a fair bit of science. And your science levels are hot garbage, friend. How much diversity do we need for the monkey? We've got 5. And it would cost... 7. But if I play the Pete, that gets us up to 7. So... the Pete, and then... No, that one wants to be the monkey. I guess this is the Pete. One of these two. For you. Which means I want to buy another draft. Which probably wants to be food. We try and get monkey. We fail, we try again. We fail, we try again. I reluctantly accept bear, or do we gamble? Monkey. We invest all our points in digging for monkey, and we are rewarded. Okay. Either of those are lost. They do have science, weirdly enough, but it's not base science. Monkey costs 9. 6, 7 for the starflower that's never going to be happy. Well, actually, you count as lost. But then I'd have to eat you. We're better off just placing it. Give you... So 6, 7. Cranberry is 8, 9. And then we get our monkey, and then we don't have any more actions. And the cranberry also makes at least one of these chickens happy. Ah, in fact, we've made both the chickens happy, fortuitously. I didn't intend to place them in that order that would allow us to do that. That's just happened by happenstance. And now you are going from 5 science to Giga Science. So 5 becomes 35. It also drags you up to your next level of Predators Get Bigger, which is copied by all the various copying things. I could afford multiple more turns again instead of only one. I don't have a big plant, that's not worth doing. Percenting Mr. Monkey is probably our best at the moment. You're already boosted. You're already boosted. The whale's already boosted. Mr. Shark is okay. But levels that cost 75 per on 1,000 is not as good as levels that only cost 60 on 1,100. I don't think the 200 extra base is better than this being just that much starting cheaper. The butterfly levels are becoming hideously expensive, though. I need to buy 2 just to do 1 butterfly. 1,200 becomes just over 1,900. So 700 extra science. Monkey mask? Reject human, embrace monkey. And then our best thing is either bringing more herbivores for you, which is probably true, placing more herbivores there and there, or giving more deep things / fish for the whale. Always return to monkey. Some monkey business is being done. Your food levels are 100. And your gold per fish is... Can I do enough to get 2 more? No. Not now that they cost 7. I cannot buy more butterflies, no matter what we do. All rerolls for minor returns. I mean, we spent like all our rerolls for a monkey that gave us like 40 science levels. Which also gave us, he invented some things, and other people will probably be trading for those things. I think we just move the herbivores in here for further juicing the Siberian tiger. It gets copied twice, whereas scaling the whale only gets copied once. So... that does mean I want to draft some more herbivores? Maybe? Or do I just put crappy... No, I just put crappy herbivores, I think. So... allow crappy animal here. Allow crappy animal here. We can make the parakeet even be happy that it's next to a tree. So that further scales Mr. Tiger, which is copied by this. Guinea pig? The glorious snow guinea pig. Or snow... No, technically snow chicken is better. Because snow chicken will get the bonus from, Harpy. Which further scales Siberian tiger. I don't actually have any more snow... Oh no, I have one more snow tile to work with. Less here. Buy extra action. We could do the other kind of chicken, which isn't in this area. Same argument, it gets bonus from the harpy, it further scales the Siberian tiger, which gets copied by the interpretation center and the military base. That's enough that we could take one more action. We could draft one more snow thing. Or one more rainforest thing. Obliterate these and place a rainforest thing here. Planet expand near the monkey. The monkey is right next to the the city. We could do that eventually. I'm not likely to get enough food for that to sure. That is something we can do that is slightly useful. It makes the monkey slightly bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 extra science levels. Now we were looking at doing this. I can either have one set of bugs or one draft. I'm going to take the draft. We're going to look at rainforest. I was hoping for the gold one. We do not get gold. We don't have any plants left, so the jade is garbage. We don't have many minerals here because we're all animals, so the obsidian is garbage. The animals are off all food and gold, so the coffee is garbage, which means the only real option is capybara. We eat these. We turn it into a rainforest, which makes him more unhappy, but sucks to be him. We buy our extra action. Actually, it would have been better for us to spend not buying the draft, buying another wrong zone, and wrong zoning the Siberian tiger in here. That would have been the superior play. But oh well. Well, let's see if we can... How far can we roll back? It probably has saved it. I suspect it saves on doing drafts. Yeah. So we live with that. That's a bit of a mistake. Capybara do. Just even more from the cafe. It's even more from the harpy. Done. A bustling planet full of excitement, animals, and humanity live in harmony. 3-star, 3-star. And the now dead priestess, she should clearly be replaced by his face here, so that's a bit of an error. She should now be revolutionary. Sable, Ocelot, and Whale. So I think the winner is going to be Siberian Tiger, then Harpy, then Whale, then Shark? But let's see. No, the Whale beats the Harpy and the Monkey beats the Shark. Let's see what... Can we see Jingos? Why can't we look at the days? Normally this lets you look at per day. Hello? There we go. So Jingo's Ocelot was a lot better than ours. But everything else is just slightly better than his across the board. GG Jingo. Yeah, it would also have helped that we're getting the animals are 15% better from this, right? Rather than getting like 90 gold out of this, we'd be getting thousands of value. Well, yeah, it would be thousands, because this is like 4,000, 5,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're up to over 11,000 animals, so 10% is 1,000. From the animals are 10% better from this thing. You won by the barest margin? No, I kind of kicked your butt a bit. We're 1255. Realistically, most of this, though, is just choosing age 1 being animal age so that our animals are 15% bigger. Your Ocelot beats me, my everything else seems to beat your stuff. Well, actually, no, your Sable also beats my Sable. But my Shark beats your Shark, my Monkey beats your non-existent Monkey, my Whale beats your Whale, and my Tiger slightly beats your Tiger. In any case, GG Jingo. GG GG. Alright. And... yeah, I was scrolling through the other ones. You probably saw one of the other ones where you won. So, like, go back to here. That one I slightly win. That one I slightly beat Goka. That one Goka stomps me. Stomps! Like almost 400 points. Half my score. Anyway. Time. I'm not feeling as sleepy now as I was before. So we will do some checking out this game. which means we want this scene. Give me a minute to refill my drink, and then we will check out Hydro Thunder, which looks like it's like... Oh my god, why aren't you giving me my sound? No, 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 no. Don't play over the speakers of the screen, please. Give me my sound through my headphones. The heck? Let's try that again. Gonna be proper this time. Yeah, it's gonna be proper this time. So, motorboat... Oh, but it's not updating. Ah, because I changed the... I killed it and looked at the new one. So we... change to you, and then we change to... you, and it should be fine now. And yet it isn't. How strange. Well, please hold while we deal with these technical difficulties. We briefly capture my to-do list and then swap back. No, you still hate things. Hmm. Is it because it's paused? No. Ugh. When things don't work, it's a pain. There we go. Alright. Let me refill that drink, and then we will check out Hydro Thunder. Motorboat racing action for the Dreamcast. Yeah. So there's... And there isn't, so we're happy with this. Alright. Hello and welcome to The Blopper Checks Out. Hydro Thunder for the Dreamcast. Motorboat racing action. Game? Yeah.
Choose your track.
Thunder Park, Lost Island, or Arctic Circle.
Thunder Park. Choose your boat.
Damn the Torpedoes, the Midway, or the Misbehave. Let's check out the Misbehave.
Choose your boat.
Wait, why is it again? But I don't want 2 players. Is there no 1 player? Did I accidentally select 2 player? Okay, I accidentally select 2 player.
Choose your track. Thunder Park. Choose your boat. Misbehave. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Well, we seem a lot slower than the opponents. Oh, you have to change gear. If your city creates grapes, does importing them... Actually, that's hideously loud. Can we lower the volume? Count as second? I don't think so, but you're best off checking the forum, Palmar. I don't think so. Audio... No. Okay, well then we will adjust it this way. Drop it down to about there. It's ugly? I think this looks... like, it certainly looks a hell of a lot better than, say, Mario Kart 64. It's not Double Dash. I'll give you that it's no, like, a Double Dash level of prettiness. Okay, is that going to be too much? It still looks like it's a little bit loud for you, so we'll drop it down by like that much. Time expired. You were in 6.
Choose your track. Thunder Park. Choose
Okay,
your boat.
we try again now that we know how to gear shift.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
But it doesn't want to. Why don't you want to gear shift? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we should actually do that again. Wrong shoulder button. We did even worse, even though, like, objectively we drove so much better. How disappointing.
Choose your track. Thunder Park.
Okay, but this time I won't forget
Choose
the
your boat. Midway.
shoulder button.
3,
Can try the other boat as well.
go, go, go!
Oh, it's not that it's a gear shift, it's that you have 2 engine buttons for some reason? That's on me. Oh, they don't regenerate. Like, the boosts are just once collect, gone forever. Second? Okay. Sounds like a missile lock-on. Neen, 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 neen. Yeah. New record time.
Choose your track.
Play again. No, let's try the next track.
Choose your boat.
And let's try the other boat that we haven't tried.
Damn the torpedoes. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Booster deployed. Booster is getting low. Time extended.
The fact that our, like... There's a wing that extends for while we're boosting, as if we need additional downforce on our boat while we're boosting, is kinda cute. It feels very F-Zero-X. Is that a new record? Yes. I'll take it.
Choose your track.
Arctic Circle.
Choose your boat. Misbehave.
Cycle through the boats again.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
You would think the water looking good would be a priority? I mean, it looks better than the water from Eminem's kart racing hi-fi, which is a generation after. And like the reflection effect's pretty schmick. It's doing a very good job on the reflections. bugger. Trying to pick that up did not succeed. New record.
Choose your track.
And that's it? There's only 3 tracks. Surely not. I don't care about music options. No, please, I want the other thing, the trophy thing. We need to place 3rd in all of them to unlock the next. So by coming 6th on that one, we didn't do well enough.
Choose your track.
Okay, well, we'll do this one again then.
Choose your boat. Damn the torpedoes. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Get that power. Booster deployed. Booster is getting low. Time extended. Time extended. Best time so far. Booster deployed. Booster deployed.
Not convinced that picking that up was worth it.
Time extended. Now path ahead. Booster deployed.
Smacking the other ships to buggery is actually pretty satisfying.
Time extended. Booster deployed. Booster deployed. Time extended. Tight turn ahead. 5th place.
But I don't know that we're going to get 3rd. We're doing about as well as last time.
5th place. Tight turn ahead. 4th place. Finish line dead ahead.
No!
4th.
So close, but not good enough. JJJ.
Choose your track. Arctic Circle.
I don't know if these have different stats, but it definitely felt like the one that we just were was slower.
Misbehave. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Get that power. Booster deployed. Booster is getting low. Time extended. Best time so far. Time extended. Best time so far.
Damn it.
Booster deployed.
Much nicer for that this time. Okay. We got the boost that you needed to climb up the wall for this time.
Tight turns ahead. Booster deployed. Finish line dead ahead.
Yeah. Oh, come on! I don't know how we can do much better than that. That really did feel
Choose
like
your
about as
boat.
good as you can do.
Circle. Choose your boat. Misbehave. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Hit that power. Booster deployed.
Maybe I'm meant to save my boosts rather than spending them immediately. Like maybe you get more payoff if you have a more full boost meter. So we'll try that concept.
Time extended. Time extended. Best time so far. Narrow path ahead. Time extended. Best time so far. Time extended. Tight turns ahead. Port play. Tight turns ahead. Finish line dead ahead. Right. Port play.
Oh, come on!
Play forward.
It's like there's 4 of them that are programmed to be ahead of you. We've gained 2 seconds and then 2 seconds again. And yet the guy is each time
Circle.
just ahead of
Choose
us.
your boat. Midway.
I knocked them over the finish line.
One. Go, go, go! Hit that tower. Booster deployed. Time extended. Time extended. Time extended.
Hitting brake while boosting can perform a jump. Possibly for shortcuts. Maybe.
Time extended. Time extended.
Yes!
Turns ahead.
Okay.
Finish line, dead ahead.
Engage warp. Okay. Yeah, we did like a tiny fraction of a second better, yet absolutely destroyed the... Well, I suppose it's like half a second.
Choose your track.
And now we've unlocked the medium tracks. How do we go down into the mediums? Greek Isle.
Isles. Choose your boat.
I like the A-Wing one the most.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Boosters getting low.
So much honking.
Time extended. Best time so far.
Okay, so the jumping thing might have like let us get that boost that was in the air.
Time extended.
But I don't know what brake even is. Is it other shoulder? Okay, brake is other shoulder button. So can we try this supposed jump thing? No, it doesn't do anything, it just made me slow down. Sorry, so... no idea. It's become rooftop run, except it's rooftop swim. First try whilst going sideways across the line. I'll take it.
Choose your track. Lake Powell. Choose your boat.
Like the A-Wing.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Oh wow. The sunlight is affecting whether we can see our speedometer. That is fancy, but kind of just a bit of a jerk move.
Time extended. You are in direct violation of... Time extended. On tight. Booster deployed. No path ahead.
You have to brake first, then boost.
Tight turns ahead.
No, still didn't jump. Sorry. Maybe it's a different button? No, it doesn't seem to be any of the buttons that you'd imagine. Maybe it's behind? No, it's not that either. No idea, sorry. That button changes into nose view mode. If I hadn't have fiddled around with, do you think we unlock new boats as well? I think so. Because... No, not multiplayer.
Choose your
Single player.
choose your track.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So first we do Rooftop Run, and then we have Pretend China. It's very familiar. Still, we were doing this one.
Lake Powell. Choose your
There were boats on the side here, yeah. So we've got new boats. We've got the Thresher, the Tidal Blade, and the Banshee. You look like the highest high-speed thing to me.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Which appears to be true.
Time extended.
You are in direct violation of Yukon Safety Ordinance number 27429er. Pull your boat over and put your hands on the hull. What time did you not
Time
understand?
running low. Extended.
I got a bad feeling about this. No path ahead.
Time extended.
Big miss.
No path ahead.
Time running low. Time extended.
No way I was going to get in line for that.
Time running low. Time extended.
It feels weird that you don't have to actually go between the, like, slalom things to, get the time extension.
Time running low.
Finish line, dead ahead.
Great time.
Not any better.
Choose your track. Lake Powell.
Let's try the other
Choose
two.
your boat. Banshee. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Yeah.
Time
I mean, maybe if we learnt the course a bit more, but... Gotta be going really quick to get the red at the drop. Let's try the last boat.
Choose your boat. Thresher.
There's a red boost at the end above the chopper. You probably have to do a jump just before the like end of the water. And seeing as I can't work out whatever button supposedly lets us do the jumping. Because no combination of buttons seems to do it. Like, I was just doing all the combinations of buttons there, and nothing seems to do it. Yeah, definitely not. Other shoulder button and boost did not make us jump. So...
Choose your track. The Far East. Choose
try
your boat.
last boat on last new course, then we probably call it for this.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
It's apparently a cycle of accelerate into brake into boost, but making sure to release each one before the next. Okay, well, let's get a boost and see if we can accelerate into brake into boost. Nah, didn't do a jump. Try again. Accelerate. Into brake, into boost. Maybe? That might have been a jump.
Time running low.
Into brake, into boost.
Best time so far.
No.
Tight turn. 有哪一个部分是你所不了解的？
Time running low.
前面的环境靠边停。有哪一个部分是你所不了解的？不要再浪费我的时间了。
Into brake, into boost.
Time running low.
No.
Time extended.
Best time so far.
Nah. I mean, we maybe did one, but
Time running low.
it seems very picky if so. Yeah. You're trying to be helpful and it is appreciated. It's totally something that the game should teach you more of. And between it not teaching it and the,
Time running low.
I mean, there's 2 unused buttons on the button distribution thing, right, Amel? If we go into the config, there's 2 unused buttons. They could just make it one of those 2 buttons.
Choose your track.
Right, if we go back into here, left and right, K? It looks like it's K, but it's actually X and Y. The X and Y buttons, or perhaps that's B, but left and right, the yellow and the blue, could totally be that, and they do nothing. Alright, we check this out. It's like bad water-based F-Zero-X with some sort of not well explained jumping mechanic. It does feel fairly fast, and destroying the other vehicles is cool. Well, ramming into the other vehicles and causing them to fly around is cool, but it's way too obnoxious and loud with the, like, enemy vehicles that honk, 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 honk. You've got like 2 seconds left before time extension runs out. Honk, honk, honk. So, cannot recommend. Maybe it has to do with it. It did feel at the time I did it, it was like braking caused nose up, and then boosting made you like fly in the direction of the nose up somewhat. But if so, then it's sort of yeah, it's finicky. In any case, we'll be calling it there. So, alas, no. Hydro. What is it? Hydro Turbo? Hydro Thunder. I cannot recommend. Check out other racing games other than this. Even Smurf Racer, I would say I like more than this. What we will do is throw you all over to Alpha. I think we'll throw you all over to Alpha, who's presumably still continuing his puzzles. Tomorrow, we should be beginning the Frostpunk-ish game. The one that we played the demo for like a fortnight ago. The one that's like Frostpunk, but you're elves in a big tree. And there's murder mist that causes your people to go insane, and monsters like spawn from the murder mist. There's no way he's still playing. Oh, he's totally probably still playing those puzzles, Hi-Fi Panda. I would be questioning, like, what else would he have to do? But anyway, we'll see momentarily. I'm going to grab some chalky milk and some cookies, and we'll watch that, and then I'll get a good night's sleep, and we'll play the new Frostpunk-like thing tomorrow. Peace, everyone.